Alrighty. Well, the good news is I have,
It was at this moment that he knew.
Fatality.
Who did that? Hey, oh, I gotta type to Sweet Star. Good morning, Cal. My first real stream with the fiber. We'll see. But I thought I'd done a couple of tests. It's looking really, really good. So I'm up to almost 5K bit rate. Oh, I am 165 jumps from my fleet carrier, which I summoned out from the bubble until it ran out of tritium. It has. I have tritium in the inventory, but I can't move it over to the depot remotely, so we'll see what happens. But not a single drop frame. I am impressed. Now, I'm not sure, but I think I changed my settings to 1080 instead of 720. And I got the bit rate up to like 5K or so. It looks like it's performing well. So I do have a problem in my internal home network. While I have a 1 gig link to my network switch, something somewhere has dropped down to 100 megs, so it's limiting my speed a little bit, but I can live with that for now. It might actually be the link from the modem to the my router. So I'll have to check that. But I'm happy. It's a vast, vast improvement over what I had. About time. All I plan on doing, though, guys, is I'm just going to be honking and scooping back to the carrier. Unless I get really bored and come across a system that's got a bunch of bodies that I might scan just for more money. Hey Cal, I saw on your stream you were offering to give away money. I could use some money. Oh, this carrier's killing me. I like the fur. I'm not sure I like it. I'm going to shave it off. I understand that. I just, if you were serious about just giving away $1 billion or something, I will be back in the bubble in a not too far future. Hang on. Just out of curiosity, how much money do I have? 215 million, and I've got about 100 million on the carrier, I think. I'm not sure. Almost 88 million. So look at that. 0% tritium. I brought it as close to me as I could get it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Then again, it'll also depend on how much I've made in exploration data and stuff. So I don't expect it to be that much. Maybe, maybe 200 million. I could have done a lot more, but A, I'm lazy, and B, I've been feeling like crap. Oh, ad break coming up in a minute, guys. Sorry. I hope everyone is doing well, though. I was watching your, yeah, you laughing, Turbo. I had Turbo, and I'm on a fixed income, and my Social Security comes in at, I won't say random times, it's like the second Wednesday of the month. And for some reason, well, let's just say I did not have money to pay the Turbo at the time it did its automatic thing. So I'm going to have to wait till like the first of the month and then redo it, so that, because on the first of the month I also get another deposit. So it's not like I run out of money. It's, well, that's not exactly true, but timing is everything. So, Aqua707, good to see you in. And I apologize for you being banned a few weeks ago. I think Oz banned you. I don't know what you did, but I unbanned you because I don't ban anybody. Honk. There it goes. Yeah, well, might have hurt Oz's feelings. I don't know, but you'd really have to go way out and do some crap before I'd ban you. I mean, TOS violations and things, I might ban you, but yeah, I don't ban anybody for their opinions or their snide comments. It's only a game. So.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like, this is like my first stream that I've never dropped. Haven't dropped a frame yet. And my bit rate is 3 times to what I was doing before. So I'm very happy with this new fiber. Whoa, look at that. Those stars. We don't want to go that way. 27 bodies. I wonder if I was interested or curious, I'd scan them, but look at that. There's another star right there. Dang.
Frameshift drive charging.
If I can get down to 100 jumps in this stream, I'll be happy. I don't know how long I'll stream for, but 1:12 in the morning here. But I woke up from my grandpa nap, so I got plenty of energy. I know! He tries to get banned, but I'm never gonna ban Ocker. Ocker's been nothing but nice in here. Mostly. Second safe space. No, I'm serious. Not just Ocker. I mean,
Frameshift drive charging.
to get banned, you would have to like make, I don't know, personal attacks against somebody else, you know. Then again, it would depend on my how many adult beverages I've had. So you only harass snowflakes. Aye. As long as you keep it within terms of service, I don't have a this is a safe space tag on my stream, so being banned is the badge of honor for showing, I guess that's showing the proof. Proof of what? Somebody's got thin skin and gets butt hurt?
Frameshift drive charging.
How does that work? You harass yourself? Well, you know, some people, streamers included, are sensitive. And have feelings. These it's not scoopable stars. What the hell's happening here? They do need thicker. A lot of people, not just streamers, but a lot of people need thicker skins and just let the crap roll off. You know,
Frameshift drive charging.
it's just a game and it's the internet, and you know, at the end of the day, you walk away from your computer and go have a cold beer or something and plop yourself in front of the TV, and nothing has changed. Oh, I missed that.
Fuel scooping.
Let's get a good scoop here. I don't know what happened before, but all right, we got it.
Complete.
Who's Zyball? Sorry I missed that though. I enjoy sitting in chat with some popcorn and just
Frameshift drive charging.
oh, okay. Yeah, that BGS stuff has never had any interest for me. I haven't ever even committed or affiliated or whatever myself to any of the what are they called? Leader stuff to get the prismatics and things like that. And I guess I'm gonna have to do that just to get those things. Such a pain. Be nice if I could commit to one of them and then just head to Beagle Point or something and come back, after a month and I've done it. But I don't think it's that easy.
Complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, that's gonna be hot. Yes. Cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
I could get used to this fiber stuff. Like I said, all I'm going to be doing is honking and scooping. Scooping for sure, if I remember to honk. It'd be nice if there was some way to have my stuff auto honk.
System scan complete.
154.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
And I apologize because I didn't do any shoutouts. I need a mod. I assume StreamerBot is running since that message came up. If I can make this work. See if this works. Yeah. But does video come up? Okay, the audio's up. I guess I'll have to look at that and see what's going when it plays the video clip. That used to work. So, sorry. Been a while since I've streamed, but now the video clip thing used to work, so.
Fuel scooping complete.
And it came up much faster than it normally would, at least for me.
Drive charging.
Got a lot to get used to. You may or may not hear the smoke detector in the background every once in a while beeping. Gotta replace the battery. A year ago, that wouldn't have been a challenge, but now, nope, no part. What are you saying nope about, Ocker? I'm old. You have to give me time to catch up.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay. I'm not sure it's still beeping. Every once, yep, there it just went. I don't know if you could hear that or not. It may not be triggering the microphone, but you can certainly hear it on my Discord. The OBS has a threshold. But as I was saying, a year ago, changing the battery in the smoke detector wouldn't be a big problem, but my health has deteriorated so much. I actually, I answered the door the other day, and I had a lawn service company cutting my grass, and they were done, so I was going out to pay them, and I was standing at the door talking to them, and I collapsed. And I hit the floor hard. Hard. My hand still hurts, my butt still hurts, I hit my head. And I think it's a blood pressure thing, but still, that's never happened to me in my life.
Fuel scooping complete.
So getting up on a ladder or something or a chair to change a battery just terrifies me now. I know. But in all honesty, and I'm not trying to get sympathy or anything, I mean, in the last few months, you know how if you go from a prone position to get up and stand up or something and you might get dizzy for a second? That has gotten much, much worse. So, but that was embarrassing. I mean, I was just talking to this lady and, reaching for my wallet, and I just went, boom. I didn't pass out. Because I remember hitting my head, and that hurt. That floor is hard. But, yeah. I guess I'm going to be going to the doctor and getting some heart work checked out and blood pressures and all that other junk checked. So,
Frameshift drive charging.
but, you get old, you get old. Feeling good now. Kind of hungry. At least my grass finally got cut. My grass is almost 4 feet high. Because this lady said she was going to show up to cut the grass in like 3 weeks and forgot. I finally contacted them and they showed up. But in that period of time, the grass just kept growing and growing. And I got a perfectly good lawnmower. And I enjoyed, in the past, I've enjoyed cutting grass, but I just haven't had the motivation or energy really to do a lot of things. But it's okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
How many more jumps I got? 150. Yeah. Well, it's not going to jump itself, right? And once back to the carrier, it's just a matter of getting into my Type 9, transferring some inventory of the tritium, heading the carrier back. Kind of sad because my son was living at home with me, but he's decided he wants his own apartment. So now I actually live by myself. So it's not that I'm lonely. It's just because I never saw him anyway. But
Frameshift drive
I don't know.
charging.
I do have a bunch of cats, though. Not a single dropped frame. 30 minutes, man. Very happy about that. Yeah, so far, the fiber's been very stable. No problems at all yet. But as I said, I've got something wrong. I have a weak link in my wired network. Because on the Wi-Fi, I can get, basically a gig up and down. But on my computer here, I only get like 100 meg up and down. Even though I have a gig link to my network switch in between this local network switch and the main network switch. But somewhere, and it pretty much has to be between the fiber modem and the router that I have 100 meg. I must have dropped to 100 meg or something. So I'll either have to change the cable or change the configuration a little bit to see.
Frameshift drive charging.
However, though, what I have is sufficient. Seems I don't need a gig. I could probably get by with the 300 meg option, but you know, we'll see. And I'm not sure. I think I changed my settings to 1080 from 720. And of course, the bit I bumped the bit rate way up. And everything seems to be very stable right now. My major complaint before wasn't really with the game video, but I would get artifacts and stuff in my webcam, and hopefully not getting those. When I watch the playback, I'll know. This is the first time I've actually...
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'm glad some things are working. I need to add some more things. Yeah, I was watching you earlier when you had a problem with your internet for a moment. Praise Braben, Cal. Thanks for dropping in. Go to bed. Appreciate you coming by. Have a good night. I may actually have to take a bio break here in a few moments. No star slapping. Let's go. Oh, well, that solves that. I forgot about the server tick. 30 minutes. That works for me. I thought the server tick was on Wednesday. Minutes till the server tick. How far can I get? I don't think I'll make 100 tonight then. I'm gonna switch my OBS to full screen. I gotta pick my nose and things like that. There, maybe. Capture, there it is. That was nice of Cal to drop by.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, Aker, does the video quality look crisp? I mean, can you read the text on the screen? That's great, thank you. And that was one of the things before when the resolution was a little low. It's kind of hard to see some of that stuff. So. What I'm really going to enjoy is when I upload this to YouTube, it'll say high def instead of standard def. I already tested that, so. And I noticed the other day you redeemed F up or something, and I didn't hear it, but I don't think I've got that enabled during the starting screen.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'll have to look into that. Copy over one of the another source during that scene. If you got better things to do, you don't have to hang out here. I appreciate it though, but if there's somebody else you want to, if there's somebody, as soon as you say somebody else, but somebody you want to go harass, it's all good. Thanks for dropping in though, Walker. Appreciate it. Not like I'm doing anything cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
How long the server's gonna be down tonight? I'm wide awake. I'd actually planned on streaming for a while, but forgot about the server tick, so. I don't think I have Solitaire installed on this computer. I might. So I go back to watching Tony Curtis streaming Witcher. Ooh, 23 bodies. Ooh. Do I wanna? That's not. Say we did. It's gonna scan some more, but you know, I got a lot of first footballs and everything. I have discovered that it's the money you get from scanning and mapping is it just pales into the bio scanning. That's the way to go. I've recently learned how to do that. It takes some patience though, in finding things sometimes. I'm really liking this fiber for streaming. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference watching things because my download speed before was adequate for most things, but my upload speed is really quite limited. Don't seem to have that problem now though. This is the very first time on the Stream Manager page of Twitch the bitrate is just flat. Very stable. I live out in the country, so getting fiber to this, it took a while, but what's really cool though is I have the power company is providing my fiber, and literally the same week they got through running their fiber, AT&T came out and ran fiber and hung a flyer on my door wanting my service. But it's my little town's moved into the 19th century. I know it's not the 19th century currently, but we don't even have, where I live, we don't have water or sewer services, so I have a well and a septic tank, so I'm not complaining. Haven't had real problems with all that. One thing I complain about is I got too many neighbors now. When I first moved out here, there was hardly anybody, and I liked that. About time for another reminder from the FDev saying that servers are going down.
Frameshift drive charging.
I've been really taking my time coming back from Sagittarius A. Excuse me. I've been kind of sick and stuff and haven't played a whole lot.
Fuel scooping.
I certainly haven't streamed. But I'm feeling better. We'll see.
Fuel scooping complete.
Get some of these jumps out of the way. Once I get down to like 100 jumps, you know, you can like see your goal. It's
Frameshift drive charging.
I'd log on and do like 10, 15 jumps at a time, and then just log off, you know, just to make a little bit of progress. But I really do want to get back to the bubble. There are pirates that need killing. I like to explore, don't get me wrong, but I also like to kill pirates.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I'm still very disappointed that you can't move things from the inventory on the carrier remotely. So, ads in progress. It's all money. I did finally get a payment from Twitch for the first time for like $60. So, took many months for that to happen, but
Frameshift drive charging.
hey, that was a pleasant thing. I didn't expect that. I just saw it in my bank account one day, and I was like, huh, nice. And in honesty, most of that came from myself, I believe. There may have been some ad revenue and stuff in there, but a lot of it was gifted subs that I'd gifted to people. And that's okay. In fact, that's good.
Fuel scooping.
Makes the gifted subs like half price.
Fuel scooping complete.
All right, welcome back.
Frameshift drive charging.
Says the ads are over. I hate ads. You know, while I was happy when I made affiliate, I really tried to tune the ads a little bit. Let me turn my speaker down, but tune the ads a little bit to eliminate pre-roll ads and move them a little further back. On more than one occasion, I've went to a streamer and got a crap load of pre-roll ads, and I just said, you know, screw it, I'm moving on.
Fuel scooping complete.
Turn my speakers down so maybe that microphone won't be picking them up.
Frameshift drive charging.
Rolling. 135. Might make it to 100. I don't know before the server tick. Terraforming. Okay. I might try changing my FPS to 60. Just as long as in the 1080, as long as the transcoding is available, it shouldn't be a problem. But I'm just curious about the capabilities. I think I have my I have cheap monitors, so I have a hard limit set to 60 frames per second, I think. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
I only have an RX 580, but it seems to handle the game very well. I've got no complaints, and I'm not one of those people that needs 144 hertz refresh rate or something. Even if I had the monitors for it, I wouldn't see the difference. I'm old, so. As long as the game plays 15 minutes, okay? We got 15 minutes more of streaming. Because I'm not going to sit here and do something else while the server is down. I don't play many other games. I have played Stray. I mean, I want to do another playthrough of that, but I break out my other Xbox type controller and stuff for that. And I have to figure out again how to play it. I've only done like 4 playthroughs for it. In fact, I know it's silly, but I'll show you something that I made when I was playing Stray. Let me change scenes here. Where is it? I just had to do that. Alright. If you never watched Stray, you might want to watch a couple of players play it. It's a cute game.
Drive charging.
And I love cats, that's why I bought it. A friend, Chick Magnet, plays a game, I can't remember what it's called, like Kitty in the City or something. That's a cute little game too, with a cat. And I do have a lot of other games, but most of them are like first-person type games, and I'm not really into that. And I also have Star Citizen, which I played like 5 minutes of. I mean, I guess that might be a good game, but
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't like learning new things anymore. Come back here.
4, 3, 2.
Will we make it to 100 jumps before the timers servers go down? You get the 5-minute warning. Alright, get a mouse over here. Thank you.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete. System scan complete.
132, 131.
Frameshift drive charging.
There's not much happening. Honking and scooping. Trying to get to Cat's Purr, which is the name of my fleet carrier. Where are the stars?
System scan complete.
There's a lot of stars out here.
Fuel scoop complete.
Must be crossing a gap between the spiral arms or
Frameshift
something.
drive charging.
Damn. Almost an hour, not a single drop frame. I'm happy. 10-minute warning. It's at 2 o'clock. We'll be going down some.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Do about 5 more jumps before I end the stream, I think. Norma Expanse. Hmm.
3, 2, fuel scooping.
And slap it.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, what do we got? Y-type star. Money in the bank. No idea what that is.
Frameshift drive charging.
Probably should have scanned the system. If I wasn't in such a hurry.
3, 2,
Whee!
fuel scooping.
33 bodies.
Fuel scooping complete.
Give it a few seconds before I jump just to give a chance to scan a couple things. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. I think that's probably. I'll do another couple of jumps, I guess.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
126. Oh well. I once did like 400 jumps in one day, one setting. I think it's when I was going to Colonia or something, or the Collection of Wonders. I don't know. No excitement here. One more jump after this, and I'll call it. More stars. Last jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Can't even see the star I'm jumping to. I see other stars though. Alright guys, I'm gonna scoop and I'm gonna move away from the star and then I'll drop out of Super Cruise and call it a night. Well, if I'm still awake and good spirits, when the servers come back, I might stream some more, but not really. Okay. Slow down. Alright. Well, thanks for dropping in, guys. I'm looks like the server tick's gonna happen. I'm gonna call it a night for now. So, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.